Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to General Hospital spoilers, Gen Sidwell is furious since all of the inmates he intended to execute have fled and his complex has been destroyed. In addition, Holly Sutton stole Sidwell's priceless jewels, and he will do whatever it takes to get his ice back. That implies that a very resentful Sidwell is traveling to Port Charles with support. We also know from Sidwell's behavior during the camp that he's a huge fan of games and power plays. In light of this, Sidwell may use ingenuity to find the gems and force the hostages who managed to escape to pay. It won't take long for Sidwell's men to realize that Lulu Spencer is the main character in the recent drama once they get to Port Charles. Sidwell would conclude that Lucky Spencer was Lulu's best chance of survival in a vegetative state, therefore Jason Morgan and Anna Devane risked everything to save him. Could Sidwell, being a cunning and resentful guy, choose to go after Lulu? Sidwell might even try to turn off the light himself. It's possible he will send someone to kill Lulu in her bed at GH. On the other hand, it is possible that Lulu, who is in a coma, could leave the hospital and vanish. Given that Lulu requires a liver transplant as soon as possible, that might make her already terrible situation considerably worse. Sidwell may use Lulu's comatose status as a means of coercing her into returning the jewels he is pursuing. Of course, there's no assurance that Sidwell would voluntarily return Lulu. Sidwell may intend to take Lulu's life in order to teach everyone involved a lesson, even if he also plans to get his gems. However, because Lulu is related to him and he was involved in her coma, Cyrus Renault feels obligated to protect her. Cyrus pledged to find a way to assist Lulu, even though he mostly places the burden on Julian Jerome. Will Sidwell and Cyrus end up facing off unexpectedly? If that's the case, Sidwell may discover he's finally met his equal. Cyrus isn't as changed as he would have everyone think, and when the situation arises, he is still capable of acting like a vicious bad guy. According to General Hospital spoilers, Cyrus might be able to save the day. Stay tuned for more Sidwell predictions and updates on news. Kelly Monaco's farewell episode as Sam McCall has already been taped, according to General Hospital spoilers, so her tenure is almost over. We should have in mind that there has been a lot of talk about Sam having a terrible destiny as we consider what lies ahead. Sam discussed with Dante Falconeri the possibility of using her diving expertise to pursue the weapon that Alexis Davis had given up. They would have a better chance of demonstrating that the gun that killed John Jagger Cates wasn't the same one if Sam could locate it. Naturally, there are risks associated with diving into hazardous waters, as Dante quite ominously reminded out. All indications suggest that Sam will die, whether she dies in a botched dive or ends up in another horrific scenario. Depending on whether this is a supposed death, there might or might not be a body, but it makes sense to assume that Sam's loved ones will have a memorial ceremony once she passes away. When that occurs, Alexis Davis might still be imprisoned, or her surviving daughters might wait to assist with the funeral until after she gets out of her present legal bind. In any case, things might go horribly wrong during Sam's memorial service. When it comes time to say goodbye to Sam, things could not go well between Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis, as they didn't after Irene Ashford's burial. That's particularly true if Sam's death has anything to do with this whole diving affair. It would offer Molly more justification to blame Christina and pretend that her sister was the catalyst for the events that led to their family's total ruin. If Christina and Molly are unable to contain their emotions, their animosity may explode during Sam's memorial service. In either event, fans will be watching Sam intently to find out what led to her heartbreaking departure. Will GH choose to end Sam's life via this diving catastrophe, a Gen Sidwell stunner, or a different route? Bad news is building for Molly and Christina's relationship and the Davis family as a whole, as our GH predictions indicate that they will have a confrontation unlike anything seen in the past once Sam leaves. When the time comes, General Hospital spoilers suggest Sam's memorial ceremony should be a solemn occasion. Stay tuned for more on all the drama. According to General Hospital teasers, viewers are holding their breath in anticipation of Sam McCall's big reveal. Weeks ago, rumors surfaced indicating Kelly Monaco was quitting the serial opera, with her final episodes scheduled for the fall. Additionally, it has been said that Sam will die. Social media has been abuzz with fan speculation on what the real story surrounds all this, especially since Monaco and Sam are such a fan favorite. Naturally, Kelly Monaco has recently fanned the flames herself. To memorialize Billy Miller on the first anniversary of his loss, the actress shared a picture of herself with the late man on September 15th. She shared a photo of the two of them making jokes for the camera while holding red roses in their mouths. Monaco promised to share her and Miller's side of the story soon, in addition to writing an emotional caption. When Kelly Monaco's mother, Carmina Monaco, appeared on X last Friday, September 27th, she informed viewers that Kelly had officially finished filming GH. Even more shockingly, Monaco announced her retirement from GH on October 1st, which coincidentally happens to be Kelly's 21st anniversary on the show. She said as much in an Instagram comment thread. Greg Vaughn of Days of Our Lives was featured in an Instagram post by Soap Hub highlighting his support for Monaco. For fantastic General Hospital spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, CDL is the place to be. Check back often for further GH information. General Hospital spoilers say that there's been a flurry of activity on the internet as Kelly Monaco is concerned. Fans have been chatting online ever since the actress's departure was announced. The actress will leave the show sometime this fall. Social media tweets and comments from Monaco and her staff have also fueled the flames. On Sunday, September 15th, Monaco shared a picture of herself and the late Billy Miller on Instagram, causing the first shoe to drop. On the first anniversary of the actor's death, she paid her respects and promised to share their side of the story shortly. Then, on Friday, September 27th, Carmina Monaco, the mother of Monaco, appeared on X to thank the public for their support of her daughter and to let them know that the actress was filming her final scenes on the serial opera. Subsequently, on Tuesday, October 1st, which coincidentally happened to be the day Monaco was commemorating her 21-year GH debut as the legendary Sam McCall, Kelly left a remark on an Instagram photo from Soap Hub. The account was covering a story on Greg Vaughn, star of Days of Our Lives, lending his support to Kelly. Monaco reacted on a thread to a statement made by another Instagram user, implying that she was let go for refusing to take a pay cut. Monaco goes into great detail in her remark regarding retaliation and how Sam's plot ended in 2018 following Billy Miller's firing. According to General Hospital teasers for the week of October 7th to 11th, Sonny Corinthos will make every effort to allay Carly Spencer's concerns. Carly might worry that their cover story will be exposed, particularly if she discovers that Molly Lansing Davis and Martin Gray are following them. Sonny will be certain that they should simply follow the plan whatever. Sonny may guarantee that Carly won't find herself in legal trouble of her own for lying to the police, but it's evident that she won't want to. Nevertheless, Molly will stay motivated to get Alexis Davis off the hook. So be it if doing so requires bringing Sonny, Carly, and even Christina Corinthos Davis down with them. Portia Robinson will then consider Ava Jerome's advice. It appears that Ava might discover that Portia falsified Heather Weber's test results. Ava might comprehend why the doctor changed the cobalt levels because she wants Heather in prison just as much as Portia does. However, if Portia doesn't allow someone else to take the blame, the move can come back to haunt her. In this case, Brad Cooper could play a role. Rick Lansing may be eager to point the finger at someone who has previously been a lab-scheming culprit, as Portia isn't happy about Brad's return to GH. Lucas Jones will have to determine whether or not to accept Brad's version of events. Will Lucas accept Brad's assertion that he's been set up if it's true? After a fight, Trina Robinson and Giovanni Gio Palmieri's friendship will be shattered. But since Gio and Trina are both decent individuals at heart, we may assume that their rage will pass quickly. If a small issue arises, Trina and Gio might be able to resolve it before it gets worse. When it comes to assisting Violet Finn, Harrison Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermain will be working toward the same objective. Brooke Lynn and Chase will band together to assist Violet once she exhibits some concerning warning indicators in order to prevent things from getting out of control. Given how much Violet is struggling in her life without Hamilton Finn, that may be easier said than done. Should Finn's rehabilitation release date be postponed, Violet will become even more agitated. Naturally, at some point Jason Morgan and Anna Devane might have to discuss that kiss that occurred while they were in prison. Jason and Anna might not be prepared to dive headfirst into a committed relationship just yet, but they might be laying the groundwork for one in the future. Carly might also start to have doubts about the truth of what actually transpired during Jason's expedition. Carly won't likely let this go because she can tell that Jason is omitting something. Lulu Spencer should receive the transplant she requires just in time since Lucky Spencer's liver donation will proceed in the meantime. Lulu's life will be spared, but perhaps experiencing all of this love will cause her to go into a coma and awaken. Spoilers for General Hospital claim will provide you with further forecasts regarding Lulu's awakening this autumn, as well as updates on the startling information that may follow. For fantastic General Hospital spoilers, predictions, news, and updates, CDL is the place to be. Check back often for further GH information. We're not sure if we should be happy that General Hospital was murdering off Sam so we could prepare ourselves, or sad that it happened, because we're now dreading Kelly Monaco's final episodes. We still have mixed emotions on this, the fan favorite's 21st anniversary in the part. Sam's encounter with her creator has been hinted at throughout the episode, which further complicates issues. She is a skilled diver who is motivated to create a splash in order to get the gun that Alexis was seen throwing from a bridge. Sam is unlikely to return to the surface following that disastrous dive. True, terrible for fans, but incredible drama. Could Sam's demise have been any more sad than one that could have been completely prevented had the good gangster from Port Charles confessed to what he had done to the former Jagger? Ironically, when Port Charles was cancelled in 2003, Monaco, who had already recorded Sam's farewell song, will be leaving the daily drama that she preferred to all others. As vampire bride Livy, she had made such an impression that, according to an interview with Soap Opera Digest in 23, probably within 30 minutes of finding out the show was axed, I basically got an offer from every one of the networks. I was the best of the bunch. Frank Valentini, who is currently General Hospital's executive producer, tried his hardest to get Monaco to join One Life to Live, which he was overseeing at the time. She remembered that he had probably been the most aggressive one that was seeking me out and had even phoned her directly. However, die-hard fan Monaco ultimately decided to sign with General Hospital. I had that dream, she remarked. General Hospital all the way, was how I felt. Lucky gets tested today on General Hospital. Aiden tells Liz about his father, Jason alerts Carly about Brennan, Robert finds out about Holly's back, and Anna muses over the kiss. Brennan informs Carly that everyone has returned to Port Charles safely from the hospital by coming to Lulu's room. Jason waits at the nurse's hub while Portia brings Lucky to an examination room so she can take his blood. He will be sent for additional testing to make sure his liver is compatible if he is a match for Lulu. She examines his most recent wounds, then Lucky goes back to Jason in the waiting room. Carly comes out of the elevator and Lucky remarks on how strange it is to be back. She hugs her cousin and informs them that they're attempting to contact Laura and Kevin, but there's intermittent cell service. Lucky apologizes to her for not being present and tells her how sorry he is for Aunt Bobby. No matter where he was, Bobby loved him, Carly reassures him. Lucky is informed by Portia that he is free to see Lulu. Anna remembers her kiss with Jason when she gets home. Devane, what are you doing? Felicia approaches and demands to know everything about her latest adventure. It was more than Anna had anticipated, she admits. As Aiden rushes off to school, Elizabeth catches him at home. She informs him that Lucky will be visiting Port Charles today. Aiden tells her that he was the one who struck up the conversation when she asks how he feels about that. He didn't get a response from Lucky for 5 months at one point. He doesn't dislike him, but knows Lucky isn't coming home for him. Since the goal is to save Aunt Lulu, he cannot be angry. Even though Aiden knows it will be strange and hasn't thought about him in days, he wouldn't say no to seeing him. Lucky knows how to reach him, according to Aiden, when Elizabeth offers to get in touch with him. If she believes he's like his father, Aiden asks. They are both described as handsome by her. People often tell Aiden he looks like her, and he finds that flattering. Being his mother's son brings him joy. Aiden, who is still in his teens, has an athletic build, with his floppy bangs hanging in the middle. When Nina and Curtis first meet, she is amazed by his impeccable suit sense as well as his prior financial acumen. When the subject of Drew's campaign comes up, Curtis remarks she's dedicating a lot of time and energy to someone who is simply a friend. Nina believes it has the potential to grow into something greater, something genuine. Curtis wishes to prevent her from suffering harm. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.